Hey dolls, welcome back to another video. I wanted to get something up for you guys that was full drugstore. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm quickly going to be filling in my brows using the e.l.f. Cosmetics brow cream in the shade medium brown. I do have a full brow tutorial, so make sure you guys check that out. Next, to set everything in place, I'm going to be taking the Pixi Beauty Brow Gel. It does have a really weird smell to it, but it gets the job done. To conceal under the brow, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics Coverage Concealer in the shade Light. I have also been rocking with this product for over a year now, and it's definitely one of my favorite drugstores. So just to set all of that in place, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder in the shade Warm Light. I'm going to be going straight into the Pixi Beauty It's Eye Time palette, and I'm just going to be taking this matte color and putting it into my crease to bring back some dimension. I'm then going to be picking up the brown shade at the bottom of the palette, and I'm just going to be mapping out where I want my liner to go. I normally don't do this, but this is a good tip for you guys if you guys aren't used to just winging out your liner. Now let's talk about the liner I'm going to be using. I just picked this Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liner up, and it's amazing. Like, it's the smallest applicator I've ever come across, but I don't think I'm the biggest fan of the formula. So I think I'll be using the applicator, but definitely a different liner, simply because it's not waterproof at all. If you guys would like a full dedicated how to winged liner, just leave me a comment down below and I'll get to work on that. I'm then going to be lining my waterline using an Essence black pencil, and I'm going to be adding some mascara using the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. Of course, I'm adding lashes, so I'm going to be wearing the Ardell number 600 lashes. These lashes are obviously very affordable, and they do remind me a lot of the MAC 35 lash. To prime my face, I'm going to be taking the NYX Cosmetics Smoothing Primer, and I'm just going to apply that everywhere so that the foundation has something to lay on. I'm then going to go back into the e.l.f. Cosmetics Concealer Palette, and I'm just going to be taking the Peachy shade, and I'm going to be applying that under my eyes and on any blemishes just to help conceal a little more before I go in and highlight. For foundation, I wanted to grab whatever was the big hype in drugstore at the moment, and it is clearly the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It does have a really weird smell to it. Like, it reminded me of paint primer almost. I don't know. The coverage was really good, but I did have to mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. But overall, at least that combination was really nice on the skin. I have heard that the Wet n Wild foundation on its own is really good, and I personally love the Maybelline Fit Me like a lot. So you can either try one or the other, try them both. To conceal, I'm going to be taking the first two shades in the concealer palette from e.l.f. and I'm just going to be putting that under my eyes, my nose, chin, normal areas, but I'm also going to be running it under my cheekbones because I wanted to add this as a reverse contour almost. To set everything in place, once it's all blended out, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder and the Revlon Stay Matte Powder as well. Now to bring some color back into my skin, I'm going to be taking a bronzer from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I'm also going to be taking the LA Girl Pressed Powder in darker shade, and I'm going to be running that on my cheekbone, my forehead, and under my jawline. For blush, I'm going to be taking one of my all-time favorites by NYX. Unfortunately, as you can see, it broke again. But it's okay, I'm going to be just removing the broken areas, and I'm going to be applying that on my cheekbones. And now for highlight. You guys, I was so shocked at how good this highlighter is. It's by Pixi Beauty and it's in a collab with one of their bloggers for their Pixi Pretties. It's seriously so good. Like, I cannot even. It is their collab with Aspen and this is in the shade Santorini Sunset. If you guys can get your hands on this highlight, I suggest you do so because it is bomb. Anyways, now to just melt all the powders together, I'm going to be spraying my face using the Mario Badescu Rose Water. Just adding some mascara to my bottom lash line now that I'm done with my face. And taking that highlight and just adding it into the inner corners for a little glow. For my lips, I'm going to be taking one of the Milani Amore matte lip creams. I believe it was one of their first 10 shades. I'll link it down below for you guys, so if you're curious as to the actual name, check the description box. Everything will be listed down there. So that completes our winged liner and red lip drugstore look. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.